According to the news, ICPC recovers alleged wiretapping equipment from El-Rufai, and this wiretapping equipment is capable of tapping conversation. And they also recover some sensitive documents from his residence in Abuja. Now, the thing is, a lot of people are saying maybe they planted it, maybe they put it there. They have finally nailed El-Rufai. They have been looking for something to hold on to, and now they have finally seen something. Maybe you people are right. But what if they truly found something in his residence? What if they actually find this wiretapping equipment in his residence? But the bigger question is, though, a man like El-Rufai, who have said it to us on national TV, that he got someone to wiretap National Security Advisor's phone. That's how he got to know that it was the National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, that plotted for his abduction from the airport. Do you think that El-Rufai will be that slow in leaving the equipment in his house? Mind you, this is El-Rufai who have said to us as well around January 2026 that there is a possibility that they might detain him indefinitely. Do you think that El-Rufai is not aware of what is coming his way? Somebody like El-Rufai that have been in the political space for over 20 years, if not more than that. At least El-Rufai have been around for at least 30 years in Nigerian politics. Do you really think that El-Rufai would be this slow to leave those equipment in his house? Maybe or maybe not. But however it is, right? The truth of the matter is they have actually got what they are looking for. This is something, this is huge. When you talk about national security in Nigeria, this is huge. But it's also a big shame on our government, though, that a civilian can actually tap the conversation of our national security advisor. It's a huge shame and slap on Nigerian defense. Everybody's talking about El-Rufai. Let's talk about Nigeria as a country. It's a disgrace. It's a big disgrace that you people are running around with this narrative that you've got this from El-Rufai. El-Rufai power tap the conversation of a national security advisor. This is El-Rufai, a civilian, a bloody civilian in his house, in his apartment, power tap the conversation of a national security advisor. Is that not something we should all be worried about? How many more people can do it? And how many more conversation has he been listening to if this is actually true? It's actually a shame, to be honest. The whole blame goes to the Nigerian government. This is to show you how much we have failed as a country. This is to show you the loopholes in our defense system. You wonder why they attack us left, right, and center. Anybody can stay in their house and power tap anybody's conversation. It's quite obvious. Now they've got El-Rufai where they're looking for, to be honest. And if care is not taken, he might be going in for a long time, or they'll get him to have an agreement with them.
The only threat to Tinubu's government from northern Nigeria is El-Rufai. I repeat, the only threat at the moment to Tinubu's government from northern Nigeria is former governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai. I told you that the DSS, Ribadu, the federal government, plans to keep El-Rufai in custody until after election. If you don't take time, El-Rufai will spend many days in the custody of our security officials, whether DSS, whether ESCC, whether ICPC. Some people were saying that this young man, you don't come again with this your talk. What do you know about security? Now there's a report. I will read it slowly so that you understand the report. Breaking news. ICPC recovers wiretapping equipment allegedly capable of tapping conversations and sensitive security documents from the Abuja residence of former governor Nasir El-Rufai. I repeat, ICPC recovers wiretapping equipment allegedly capable of tapping conversations and sensitive security documents from the Abuja residence of former governor Nasir El-Rufai. Mind you, it is treason for you to tap into the official phone of the National Security Advisor. It is a terrorist act and it is treasonable. So for ICPC to recover this wiretapping equipment reportedly from Nasir El-Rufai's home, that means I will add 4 months. 4 months to what the time he's going to spend. I told you that till next election, they're going to keep him till next election. With this particular wiretapping equipment, my brother, El-Rufai will stay there. And El-Rufai, according to my own postulation, is the only threat in northern Nigeria to Tinubu's government. If El-Rufai were free and they conducted that election, you go hear what El-Rufai go for don't talk since. There's no politician in the north today that can successfully criticize Tinubu. Let me paraphrase it. There's no influential politician in the north today that can successfully criticize Tinubu like El-Rufai, that can cause damage to Tinubu's government like El-Rufai. So El-Rufai is the only person active, well active, that can disturb Tinubu's government with what he's saying. Look at the revelations he make. He was accusing President Bola Ahmed Tinubu directly, saying that he is taking 150 billion naira every month from the federation account without any appropriation, any allocation, any official document. He accused the president of stealing. He accused the NSA, National Security Advisor, of importing thallium sulfate, a poisonous substance. He said a lot of things. If you look at his Twitter page, he said he made a lot of revelations about Tinubu, the APC, when they were in power. Now he said that he and his colleagues or some other persons, they listened to the conversation of the National Security Advisor. I know that you are supporting El-Rufai, or I don't know when you started supporting El-Rufai, because I believe El-Rufai came from the APC and joined the ADC. So when APC say, if you join APC, your sins are forgiven. Some people that don't like Tinubu and APC, if somebody leaves the APC and joins the ADC or the party they support, that person becomes a saint in their eyes. You see, what is happening to El-Rufai is repercussion. He was a terror to the people he was leading when he was governor. He was lawless. So any lawlessness meted on El-Rufai, he deserves it. Now them create APC. Now them threaten Jonathan. Now them sabotage propaganda, lie, manipulate Nigerians. Bring in Buhari. Other Buhari do rubbish. They keep quiet. Protest is haram. He reach Tinubu top because Tinubu don't give them food chop. They run enter ADC. Because they don't turn to opposition because of their personal. El-Rufai, he see Muslim ticket. He did not have. Yes, so our agenda, Muslim Islamic agenda, we can achieve it through this Muslim ticket. An average Fulani politician wants political power to push the agenda. That is why you see what El-Rufai is doing. He wants to destroy the political career of Ribadu. The video where Ribadu say terrorists, they are our brothers. Some of them want peace. I'm suspecting El-Rufai's boys. They were the ones, suspecting them to be the ones that would have leaked that video to tarnish the image of Ribadu, because an average Fulani man does not care. He wants political power so that he can use it to oppress every other person. That's why I said, P2B, they will never give P2B that presidential candidacy in JDC. If you like, use sentiment, run your package. Now you know. Use sentiment, whatever you see, you take it. Let me read on. So ICPC, Independent Corrupt Practices Commission, recovers wiretapping evidence, equipment reportedly in El-Rufai's Abuja residence. Okay. The commission said all the suspected items were retrieved in the presence of the former governor's wife. El-Rufai will sleep for there. You know when I said it, when I predicted El-Rufai was going to stay there for long, some people were arguing, blah, 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 my brother. Sometimes, some of these things, they bring and come. If I look at the situation, they bring and come. Most of the things I've said, it shocks so many people that it comes to pass. It's like a prophetic thing. I don't do prophetic thing. I look at trends. I look at the intentions of people. I look at possibilities. Then I come to give my analysis. I look at trends. I look at intentions. I look at possibilities. And I come to give my analysis. I'm not a prophet. So, El-Rufai, with this particular one, if you don't believe, if this story were true, if you don't believe that El-Rufai go spend a long time in the custody of the DSS, then you need to believe now. So they retrieved the items in the presence of El-Rufai's wife, Hadiza, and his son, Mohammed Bello, during a search on El-Rufai's residence. Make it not be like, say, now ICPC carried the thing, go plant. You know, say El-Rufai get mouth. It's a bit if you talk, say, they planted this in my house. So they have come clear. The wife was there, the son was there when we entered the house, and we saw the equipment. So nobody can say they brought it and they put it there. No. People in the house were there. So nothing like that. Because they know who El-Rufai is. They know that the young man is very, very intelligent. One of the most intelligent Fulani politicians. If not the most that I've seen. Buhari is not intelligent. Buhari is just a bigot. He's a Islamic jihadist fundamentalist. But El-Rufai, you know, say El-Rufai, they do PhD. They do thesis. They go more school. Okay, he even came from a course before he got arrested. Buhari, you don't call. Buhari waiting. Okay. The agency also alleged that the former governor declined to cooperate with investigators, opting to remain silent until he is brought before a court. It added that an aide of the former governor linked to the investigation had escaped from the country. Another indictment. So if you are clean, if you are not guilty, why are you escaping? Your aide is escaping. Why is he or she escaping? Okay. The anti-graft body made the claims in processes filed before the court, where El-Rufai is seeking redress and release from detention. The commission also said it obtained a legal order from a magistrate court in Buhari in the Federal Capital Territory to detain El-Rufai for 14 days which is due to expire on Thursday. Now, my fellow people, how many days El-Rufai don't spend for detention? Count up. They add 14 days. Before you know, July don't reach, August don't reach, El-Rufai for detention. Where is Madami today? For people that say, you don't like Tinubu, me, I tell everybody wherever I go, it is not compulsory I like Tinubu. I don't like Tinubu. I don't like Tinubu. I will say it. It pains some people. Tinubu is not Alpha and Omega. I don't have to like him. If he does something that I like, I will say, you did something that I like, but I don't like Tinubu. I don't know why. I can't even explain. I don't want to even explain to anybody. But if somebody is doing something right, I will say he's doing something right. So because you don't like Tinubu, you don't want to think straight again. You don't want to think straight again. You forget who El-Rufai was as Kaduna governor. You just want to anything against Tinubu. Okay. So the commission has obtained a legal order in a magistrate court in Buhari to detain him for 14 days. It denied allegations of arbitrary detention and repression of the former governor and asked the High Court of Justice of the Federal Capital Territory to dismiss El-Rufai's application alleging violation of his fundamental human rights. Not human rights, human rights. ICPC also added that the former governor has corruption allegations. See, these guys, see, they will put 4 allegations for your head. If you escape one, you go now. You just like wilderness journey. Wilderness, just the waka. You don't know head or tail. You just carry go wilderness journey. You don't know. You are confused. Where am I going? So from one charge to another, from another charge to another, they will use you. They play ping pong. That is the system that El-Rufai and co enjoyed when they were leaders, political leaders. They did that to Jonathan. So they should enjoy it. I'm not saying that what Ribadu or the DSS is doing is right too. I'm saying let them enjoy the carcass they created. The system they created, the impunity they enjoyed, let them enjoy it. I don't care. Even in the same country, an average Nigerian does not have justice. So why would I be defending a politician that created the system that will never give us justice as a people? Why? So allegations of corruption. Now he's to answer questions over the whereabouts of 1.4 million, I think, pounds. The e-sign. 1.4 million pounds. 180 suspicious payments totaling 2,158,799,199 kobo from a consolidated revenue account linked to Kaduna State IGR account and transfers to undisclosed account amounting to 428 point something million amongst others. So with this viewpoint of mine, I think I'll be able to convince you. I start to be corrected. El-Rufai can win today or tomorrow, but with what is on ground, he go spend long for detention. Should they held Nnamdi Kanu 5 count charge, 7 count charge, 11 count charge. They were going from here until they wanted to do what they were. Now, Nigerian government under Tinubu, now they deal with you. Those people, they don't care for justice. So it is how they can manipulate the system and use it and deal with you. That is what is happening to El-Rufai. And El-Rufai enjoyed the impunity when he was in the APC with his Buhari. Yes, he was in the APC with Buhari. He enjoyed the impunity. Now, Northern Nigeria should be careful how they tread. It seems some people have not gotten the memo. They have not gotten the message. Tinubu, you don't toy with Tinubu. You don't believe that a southern person can do this thing. You know this northern politician, they don't believe that a southern person can do this. If it were P2B, they would not bully him. They will not come out with coup since they will not come out with coup. Should be they tried with Tinubu reportedly twice. With Tinubu, the Jagaban, they tried twice. If it were P2B, they will not come out with coup since they will not use national assembly threatening and come over there. They don't care. But Tinubu, you don't toy with Tinubu. You don't still, me and you know, you will still know the Tinubu, what do they call this thing? This Ojuju in Yoruba land. That's what they call Tinubu. Northern Nigeria should forget about 2027. They should go and focus on 2031. The opposition, if they want to have a shot at the presidency, they should give P2B the president. You know, when I'm saying give P2B, someone will say, why P2B cannot do this, blah, blah, blah. You know, say they call P2B Okute. P2B may not be able to play that politics, cut across. But P2B is a firm person. If he wants to do something, he's firm. You can remove him as a president. He will not stop him from doing what he wants to do. He's not afraid though. The system will remove him. Tinubu was able to play around the system, take control of the system, so the system could not remove him. So give P2P a Southerner because it is Southern presidency. Any more dragging, any more acrobatics, any more performance by Northern Nigeria, you are dwindling your chance of becoming president come 2031. We are not threatening you. If it is politics, we play politics for Northern Nigeria. What is the politics? What politics are they playing in Northern Nigeria? Most of these northern politicians now, if you take them away from their portfolio, there's nothing. They don't have business, they don't have skills, they just finish university, they enter government. From government, they play politics. From politics, they don't have any divestment or investment or something. A company, most of them, not all of them, they are northerners that are built from scratch. They don't have things they build with their hands. It is government. Somebody like Amechi and Wike. What was Wike doing before after he finished law school? What was he doing? That he's so rich now. The same thing with Amechi. It's government patronage. It is in southern Nigeria, but it's not like the way it is in northern Nigeria. Most of their people, with business, with corporation, it is even in government. They start using government money to start establishing businesses. So when it comes to the south and north, you don't compare southerners with northerners. Northerners, they just have a privilege of the number and of the alliance, secret alliance with the colonial masters that gave them the opportunity to saturate our political system. Now, they not will tell you that we have the numbers. We are born to rule. They gave us the key of Nigeria. They gave us the document. That's the only thing they know. They gave us the key and document of Nigeria. That is the only thing they know. But the politics, we will start playing politics. I'm advocating saying Southern Nigeria should come together. Politicians, unite against these guys. These are the reality. So Northern Nigeria should forget about political power from now to the next 8 years. You see, Ribadu. I pity for Ribadu. I pity for him. Because there is a campaign against him to destroy him politically. I've said 2 or 3 things consistently. 2 truths can coexist. I said, Tinubu may become Nigeria's last president, and there's a possibility that Tinubu may run for 3rd term. I have said this thing. You know, it looks impossible until it happens. It looks very impossible until it happens. So the North today, they are on their own. It is the turn of the South. And because of the resistance, we are going to make sure that even in 2031, the North is scarcely represented. And they are not going to do anything. You cannot do anything. Highest is you just blab and make noise You cannot do anything. Which northern politician can come out and challenge Tinubu the way El-Rufai is challenging Tinubu? I can instigate the people in northern Nigeria the way El-Rufai is doing so. I think he's just there, entitled politician. He cannot even move as somebody who is in opposition. He does not act. He believes that I am here, I have it. If I just do my hand like this, bam, I'll just grab the presidency. White people are hustling. We have like 3 people in the north, popular people. Aside Buhari, we have Atiku, El-Rufai, Kwankwaso. Atiku, El-Rufai, Kwankwaso. El-Rufai is the only person that can come out and start saying a lot of things that will trigger a lot of reactions especially from northern Nigeria. El-Rufai can trigger revolution from what he's saying. Look at the accusation he made against Ribadu. Look at the video that just came out to tarnish the image. I'm not saying Ribadu is a saint though. I'm just telling you that we not have. See, my former videos, I tell you, all Fulani politicians are the same. The one in the bush, the one in academia that has MSc from Harvard University, the one that is a professor, the one that is a religious leader, the one that is a traditional ruler, the one that is a politician, all of them with the terrorists, all of them are the same thing. One is wearing different clothes. They are there for the same result. Yes, in a football team, people have different roles they play. One is to catch ball, one is to defend ball, one is to distribute ball, one is to score. They are not in the same category. They are in the same team. So don't think that we don't know what we are saying. We know what we are saying. And I pray Tinubu is able to achieve what he plans to achieve after he wins the next election. The reason why I'm saying Tinubu will win next election, I don't want to be saying it too much so that some people will not get discouraged and not vote for their choice in next election. But looking at it, looking at the resistance capacity of Nigerians, the capacity for Nigerians to defend their vote, it is at an all-time low. An all-time low. The capacity for Nigerians to defend their votes is at an all-time low. And it's very unfortunate, very, very unfortunate that we are here and these things are happening. Well, I wish, maybe on the 25th, it's on the 25th, El-Rufai will come out and answer his father's name. And that one is Sharia. After they deal with their top leaders finish, after they deal with them, Maza, they will not face those things that make them, they are bragging. Tinubu is a slow poison. Those things that they are bragging, that made them, they pull shoulder for everybody. We will go cut their wings. When you cut their wings, you will not say, these guys are very, very useless. Take away Sharia, take away religious extremism, take away all these things. You see that they are very, very useless. The people that are useful, they are not much amongst them. They only become popular by chaos, by terrorism, by extremism. That's what they come. How did Buhari and El-Rufai got to that power? The last election Buhari did before he joined the APC, or they merged together for the APC, how many people died because of Buhari's campaign? What was Buhari's slogan? He believed he had 12 million votes. He's not talking about my performance, so I did this and that, I did this. They'll say, Atiku is a unifier. He married. Is that what we want to chop? What they are saying, Tinubu and P2B, they will talk about their achievement, their southerners. Tinubu and Atiku, nothing. No achievements from Atiku part. Okay, was not a former governor or what? He was a vice president. What did he do as a vice president? Selling assets. stopping Obasanjo from. So there's nothing to see. If I say there's nothing to write home about this, you will think I'm lying. So for El-Rufai, I still stand on my statement, on my word, that it is going to be a long ride. El-Rufai is going to be stayed there for a very, very long time. May God help Northern Nigeria.